Aloha, Scott Sylvan Bell coming live from Sacramento, California, June 8, 2016, 5:22 in the afternoon. Perfect day to talk about sales and entrepreneurship. Now, at some point with whatever you do for sales or for business, you're going to end up sitting around waiting for somebody because not everybody's on time like they're supposed to be. Okay, so you got a couple of options. You should have a couple of books with you, a couple of books in your car, just in case something happens. But here's the cool thing. You should have an OTG USB. Now what that is right, you got a USB, and then, so I have an Android. That little tab right there plugs into the Android, and then you hit the button, or push, and then it turns into a USB, right? So I got a USB on this side. I've got an Android on that side. And this is 128 gigs, and I think it cost me like 30 bucks. You know what you could store on 128 gigs? Like sometimes phones don't have extended memory. They come with 16 gigs, and that's like 1 or 2 movies, 1 or 2 videos, 1 or 2 DVDs. It's just not enough. So you're like, Scott, you only got one? Nope, I got a couple out in my car. They're 64 gig. I've got the Samsung version, right? So the cap comes off on the end, USB right there, right? We got the USB right there. And so here's the thing. I took as much sales training as I could, and I put it onto one of these drives. I took as much copywriting information as I could, and I put it onto one of these drives. So no matter what's going on, doesn't matter if I'm sitting around, doesn't matter if I'm waiting, I always have something to do. I always got a cell phone, I always got a tablet, I always got headphones. Now, there's one more thing that you can do. This is very similar, but this device, right, on the side, you could put an SD card, and right below it, you could put a micro SD card. So there's always something for you to do. There's always something for you to watch. There's always something for you to listen to. So this morning I had to wait for some people, and I listened to some Jim Camp negotiation interview that he had. And I listened to it for about 45 minutes until the people showed up. So it wasn't just a waste of time. So if you're sitting there like, oh my goodness, I had to wait for this person, and what a waste of time. No, Matumbo, no, always have something you do, always have something you watch. This stuff is so inexpensive now. This drive, 30 bucks. This drive, 30 bucks. Between the two, that's 256 gigs. This thing like $8 or $9. I think I picked it up on Amazon, right? So, you always have that opportunity to pick something up. It doesn't take very long to transfer something off of a hard drive onto this. There's a lot of classes out there. There's a lot of MP3s. You can listen to podcasts. You can download videos. There's always something to do. So pick up one of these. Could be a Samsung. That one's cool. Could be a SanDisk. I got a SanDisk. That one's cool. But either way, there's a couple other, Patriot makes one. There's a couple of companies who make them. But if you always have something to do, you're never sitting around going, I wasted my time. You always have something to watch, always have something to listen to. And that's like 256 gigs right here in my hand. 256. That's hours of content, right? Always something to do, okay? Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story. That'd be fantastic. To the right, to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And then you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.